taking the front wheel out now, so we need to disconnect the front brake, which is a bit of a fiddly job on that TY80s, and slip the cable out. Have to rig it right round, undo the spindle nut, just give the shaft a little tap through, and it usually pulls out quite easily. Alright, that one's out. Hub brakes are a bit different to disc brakes. With black wire brushed. Just brush off any mud on the shoes that might be there. Clip on the vise. So then we paper to clean the shoes up. Blow the dust off. Same again. Clean the hub out with a bit of emery, make it nice and shiny again. Just blow the dust out again. Brake lock back in there. Slip the wheel back into the front forks. Remembering to grease up the spindle before you do that. That slides in and out easy. Spindle back in. Get a nut on the spindle. The front brake cable back in. Lift up to the adjuster. Screw it in. Adjust it down to where it needs to be. The brake lever adjuster, check that's right. Now with hub brakes we need to spin the wheel, put the brake on and just tap the brake arm so it centralises the shoes up. Holding the brake on still and tighten the nut up and the torque arms on the back wheel. Job done. Yeah, put the bike on the stand to take the chain off and to take the wheels out. Just looking for the split link at the moment. There it is. Flick the split link off. Quite easy with a pair of pliers. Just knock it through. Slip the split link out. Take the chain off. Ready to take the wheel out. Also need to take the gear lever off so I can take the timing cover off. Make sure that's all, just to make sure that's dry inside. You do find you get water gets blown into the timing cover. And even the carburettor as well. Undo the timing cover. Use the Allen screws or Phillips screws. Allen screws on the little TY80. I usually like to blow the air gun into the timing, into the magneto, to make sure all the there's no water in there. Drain out the carburetors, usually a little drain plug or screw on them. You just slip that out. Flush a bit of petrol through there, being careful not to let too much through. If there's any water inside the carburetor, that will wash it out. And a bit of easy clean to just dilute the petrol that's come out. Put the screw back in. Undo the rear brake. So you can take the back wheel out. Slip the spring off in the box. Undo the torque arm nut to taking the wheel out again. A fiddly little job, needs to be done. Undo the rear spindle, little tap of a hammer, makes it a bit easier to do. A rubber hammer, not a steel hammer. Mallet. Tap the spindle out, but this one seems to be a bit tight to come out for some reason. I usually just pull out. There she comes. Difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I don't quite know why that's so difficult to get out. They normally just slide out. Just brush. I keep a separate brush to brush the shoes off, and then rub them over a bit of emery paper just to clean them all up nicely. Sometimes it rocks in the vise, but it's not a problem. Just blow the dust off, obviously blowing the dust away from you and not towards you. Same again. Just clean up the hub with a bit of emery paper. Obviously emery paper with the shoes as well. Just get them back nice and shiny, because you will find when you blow water over the bike, water does get into the hubs. Just blow the dust out again, nice and clean, ready to go back in. Put the chain back on. Line it all up. Pop the split link back in. Usually a little bit fiddly. Might need a pair of small pinch nose pliers just to push it in, pinch it together. That's it, put the link on, the other half of the link. the split pin, making sure that's facing upwards and not downwards so it doesn't get flicked off when you're riding along. Perfect. Slip the timing cover on. Slip the gear lever back on. Tighten it all up so it doesn't fall off. Job done.